as we're just about ready to get this one started. Welcome and happy holidays from 2K Sports. It's time for NBA action. And in our matchup tonight, you'll see the Minnesota Timberwolves going up against the Denver Nuggets. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Now, the Timberwolves last season made the playoffs for just the second time in 18 seasons. All-star Karl Anthony Towns says this team wants to play defense and wants to be great. We're building an identity and culture, and every day we got to work at it and cement it. Kevin, they could finally be onto something.
I hope they are, and I hope he is. He's a terrific all-star. Trending well for sure, Dave. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets' opening lineup. Gordon steps in at the 4 with Jokic in at center. Bruce Brown is out there with Jackson, and it's Porter in at the 3 spot. And for the Timberwolves, sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position.
You know, this Denver team used to run a lot, but over the last few seasons, they've significantly slowed down their pace.
Tip-off goes to Minnesota. He kicks to Towns. Pass to McLaughlin. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. And the Nuggets, Clark, playing slower, more half-court basketball. Why?
Well, I think it suits the game of multi-time MVP Nikola Jokic. I mean, the Joker is a maestro in the post and on the perimeter as a passer and scorer. So he dissects opposing defenses from anywhere on the court, and the staff has adjusted how they play to fit Joker's skill set. That's a smart move.
Here's McLaughlin. Michael Porter making his last shot. Pass to Towns. It's Edwards on the wing. The pass to McLaughlin. Shot clock at 5. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by Brown.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Outside Jackson. Pass to Jokic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
That's the efficiency you want to see from Jackson, using his poise and vision to make a play.
Over in the corner, Edwards. Pass to McLaughlin. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Here's Jackson after the basket by Minnesota. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Off target from three-point range. Minnesota's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Brown outside. Porter with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. No one covering.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. Down low. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Passes it to Jokic. And the rejection by Towns.
using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Outside Edwards. Now the pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's McDaniels. Nice D from Porter. And so it's Porter bringing it up now for Denver. Brown. And the rejection by Towns. Here's McDaniels. That one misses. And it's Denver the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. It took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
And the Timberwolves with possession here, following the three-point attempt by Jokic and taken away by Brown. On the wing, Porter. Pass to Jokic. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot. Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Here's Towns. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. Now we know the players enjoyed the rest they get during All-Star Weekend. But, Greg, you think it should be moved to later in the season?
I like how the current format splits up the season, but it seems more fair to hold an all-star towards the end of the season so that voters get a more complete look at each player.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
In the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
With the All-Star game almost here, let's see how the West is shaping up. You look at the Timberwolves. They're holding on to second spot in the conference. A great season for them so far. And, of course, the Denver Nuggets, a few slots below them.
Well, right now for the Timberwolves, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Here's McLaughlin. McDaniels passes to Towns. Over Gordon. That shot, no good. And Denver the other way now. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And they were able to take the season series in that matchup last year. But overall, two teams that were very similar in the standings.
Yeah, they were able to make the plays to come out on top, but it really could have gone either way. And you could say the same for tonight's game.
And here's Edwards from the arc. Tries again. Towns trying to get open. And the basket by Gobert.
And the bulk of Gobert's offense is going to come down low. Even if the D knows that, it can still be tough to stop.
Now here's Porter. Last game he had 12. Brown finds Jokic. Back to Brown. Driving inside. They get a hand on it. And the call up against Jokic. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Big group substitution here for Denver. Green, he's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Aaron Gordon. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Brown. And Murray subbed in for Reggie Jackson. Towns, high post. Back to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Towns showing you his unselfishness there, willing to give up the rock if his teammate has something a little better.
Denver's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Caldwell-Pope outside. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Edwards. Out to Conley. McDaniels with the bounce pass. Here's Towns. Second shot opportunity. That one falls.
Towns has excellent size and really long arms, and he uses both to wreak havoc on the offensive board.
Murray, the pass to Caldwell Pope. Gobert with the block. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pins the shot with nobody near him. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Some changes for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Anderson in for Towns. Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. Outside, Green. It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Conley.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Five to shoot. Will it go?
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive, but recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And he can't get the first one.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And the second free throw, good. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the finals. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference finals on more than one occasion.
Now here's Edwards. Last game out, he had 14. Chalk up 2 there.
Off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage. They're not taking their foot off the gas.
Here's Caldwell Pope. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Conley against Murray. That one doesn't go. So Minnesota will take it the other way. This game coming after a loss against the Pistons.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
And that can drive guys absolutely crazy. I mean, they know they're better free throw shooters than that, but just did not get it done from the line.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Cracks in the tray.
I think Caldwell Pope has done a nice job developing into a legit deep ball threat.
Murray against Conley. Edwards looking it over. Anderson up top. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Reed gets the bucket.
Already, they've piled up 8 second chance points.
Feasting on those backboards. I love that physicality.
Caldwell Pope outside. Murray against Conley. Murray, the pass to Najee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Take a break. Take a break. Do something. The first free throw is good. Clark, how about the Nuggets? This core has really delivered.
Yeah, I like the young nucleus there, Kevin, led by the Joker, Nikola Jokic. I mean, one of the best in the West. I think they've built a perennial contender, definitely back on the map and in the thick of things. Got to get Porter Jr. and Murray healthy.
Good on both.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's McDaniels. Green with the block.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
I don't think the Timberwolves, Greg, plan on letting their playoff statistics discourage them at all.
And that's kind of the beauty of this squad. They're out to make new franchise history, not focusing on the past, just keep evolving as a team.
And he knocks down the first one.
And when healthy, Murray is a force to be reckoned with, because he can go get baskets against tough defense, and he can also make plays for others.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Noel's checked in. And so Murray nails both of them.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
Here's Noel. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Alexander Walker passes to Anderson. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
That free throw good from Anderson. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
And here in the early going, missed free throws starting to become the storyline.
Yeah, and as a coaching staff, you feel helpless here. I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. You just hope they snap out of the rut.
Now here's Conley. Noel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Murray with it. Conley picks him up. Here's Green. Offensive rebound. Goes back up. The shot off that time. Minnesota leading by 4. Drives to the hoop.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
32 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Outside, Green. Back to Murray. The kick out to Bryant. All sorts of time, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
Here's Reed. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Michael Conley with excellent vision on that pass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And here is Murray. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Boston.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. And the first one drops. And so Murray nails both of them.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Conley inside the line, and that does it for the first quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we're watching with the Timberwolves, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
The Nuggets trail by 5. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Alexander Walker in at the small forward. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And a wide open look for Porter. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Porter's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Nuggets. Here's McLaughlin. Right side Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Here's Noel. Towns trying to get open. Here's Gobert. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Gobert's got 6.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. Lock at 6. Towns, the pass to Noel. And the dunk by Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Porter. The 3. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And Jokic lays it up and in. Jokic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Look, this package that Jokic has, instinct, length, timing, you don't have to jump really high if you've got those things working for you to be effective as a rebounder.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Towns. A shot that time, not on target. Gordon with the defensive effort. Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Jokic passes to Gordon. Over Towns. Here's Jokic. It's good. This game is all even. He has 6.
You know, in the paint, Jokic is dominant because he can hurt you with the pass or with his scoring ability, and he knows how to position and assert himself in the paint area.
Here's Noel. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Towns for 3. Jokic grabs the miss. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets.
And back in 2021, Nikola Jokic became the lowest drafted player to ever win the MVP. The 41st pick of the draft, the first second-round pick to win the award. And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
So the Timberwolves call their first timeout. And from second-rounder to MVP, Greg, Nikola Jokic. What a story.
Amazing, Kevin. And, you know, one thing the Joker did to transform his game, dedicate himself to his conditioning. Jokic is in much better shape now than when he first entered the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. McDaniels, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Anthony Edwards subbed in for Noel. Now here's Towns. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Detroit. That shot, no good. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And it's Jokic missing.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
That one good for 2. 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Tell you what, going end to end, Towns may not always look like he's moving fast, but he's gobbling up some ground in a hurry, and some of that is his stride. But that fella's got some big feet, too.
Here's Brown after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Porter passes to Gordon. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one is on Towns.
After spending his first 7 years in Orlando, Aaron Gordon traded in 2021, going from the Magic, a team out of the playoffs, to a team chasing a title.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And with Aaron Gordon leaving Orlando, Greg, how'd you think that deal worked out for him?
Kevin, I think the change of scenery was great for Gordon, taking on more of a complimentary role and getting more big game experience.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Got to stay active when Gordon's out there. I mean, his ability to make something out of nothing is huge for this team.
Outside Edwards. Passes to Towns. Over Gordon. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Left side, Porter. The pass to Jackson. Jacks up a 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Porter. Over in the corner, Edwards. McDaniels passes to Towns. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Porter. Here's Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jokic.
Pretty tricky and sweet pump fake move by Edwards there, pulling the defender in close to get the foul drawn.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke, but what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Looking to get back on track here, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
You know, Towns would rather shoot the three or post you up, but he's good enough as a shooter that the mid-range is effective for him too.
Here's Jackson after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Jackson. Pass to Porter. There's the three. And they'll get another chance. Not that time. It's off. He's 3 for 7. It's stolen by Brown. Jokic kicks to Jackson. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Edwards against Porter. Here's Gordon. Towns with the defensive effort. Minnesota in the lead. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Porter. Here's the three. A shot by McDaniels. No good. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Denver Nuggets. They host the Clippers after this game. That'll be the first of 4 played at home for him. Brown, the pass to Jackson. Now Gordon. Inside. And there's Brown. That's good on the assist by Gordon. Brown's got the game tied up here for the Nuggets.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Over in the corner, McDaniels. Pass to McLaughlin. Kicks it to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. For 3, Edwards. It's hauled in by Gordon. Gordon's got his 4th rebound in this one. The drive by Jackson.
That's a smart play Jackson will keep going back to. He knows he'll make it to the rim, get fouled, or maybe both.
For Denver, they have made 7 free throws and missed 3 in this game.
Shoot 2.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. Kyle Anderson comes in for Towns. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin. Big group substitution here for Denver. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Jokic. Zeke Naji comes in for Gordon. Green, he's checked in for Porter. And it's Jamal Murray in for Bruce Brown. Minnesota's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Conley against Jackson. Now Conley. Here's Edwards. It's rebounded by Najee. Nuggets have gone 7-14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Green passes to Bryant. Shoots over McDaniel. Bank shot, no good.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
For 3, Edwards. No good that time.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Stolen by Reed. Edwards inside. He's covered by Murray. Edwards with another miss.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold, this boy. Man.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside Conley. At the elbow, Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And since being the first pick of the 2020 draft, Anthony Edwards has not disappointed.
I'll tell you something, partner. The Timberwolves got that one right. Did they ever? I mean, we knew about his nuclear athleticism, but the leadership, the work ethic, the ability to impact winning also have been evident. This is a multi-time All-Star going forward.
First free throw is good.
You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. And Edwards drops them both. And you look at Anthony Edwards, and G.A., he is becoming the leader of this Timberwolves team, isn't he?
I think he is. I mean, partly it's his production with his numbers up across the board, but it's also his personality. He plays with tremendous swagger.
Now here's Conley. Left side Anderson. That misses off the backboard.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's his fourth foul of the contest. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Caldwell-Pope against Edwards. Passes it to Najee. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Here's Conley. There's the pass to Reed. Over Bryant. Misses off the left iron. And that's a foul called on Naz Reid. That's his first foul. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nuggets. Murray finds Green. Edwards against Caldwell-Pope. Rejected by Anderson. Edwards against Caldwell-Pope. Edwards passes to Alexander Walker. A miss that time. Would have put him up. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And he sinks the second. Minnesota's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Pass to Alexander Walker. Out left to the wing. Here's Noel. Alexander Walker passes to Noel. Conley for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Murray scanning the floor. Pass to Green. Launches it. Conley grabs the miss. Timberwolves shooting just 34% from the floor. To the inside. And it's Anderson that time on the assist by Conley. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. The Nuggets trail. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope outside. Bryant finds Green. 5 on the clock. Shoots from 8. And that one hits back iron. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. Now here is Conley. Pass to Reed. Here's Alexander Walker. Guarded by Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Minnesota, they had put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. First one falls for him.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead, up by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. With Mike Malone, as the second half approaches, Coach, what are you looking for?
Execution, pace, and purpose with everything that we do, and making sure that when we call a set, we know what we're trying to accomplish, and get the ball to where our players can be effective.
We'll see if they can fix that in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Tremendous first half. Glad to have you back. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. At one point, they were ahead by 8 points. They were outscored by just a bit in the second quarter as they go into the break now holding just a 1-point advantage. And, Kenny, what did you see out there from the Timberwolves?
Most of the damage they're doing is with the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
The main reason they're not winning this game is their three-point percentage. Shooting 30% on that many attempts is not a recipe for success. They need to find a way to get more open looks, and not just from behind the arc.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Karl Anthony Towns with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of the game that's been so far. Second half is underway. Here's who Michael Malone's got on the floor. The forward spots will be Porter Jr. and Gordon. Reggie Jackson out there with Brown. And it's Jokic in at the 5. Jackson misses. Minnesota in the lead. Right side, Edwards. Shoots over Brown, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Denver shooting 33% for the night. That's a big thorn in their side right now. Porter, no luck.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The pass to Edwards. The 17-footer goes down. Edwards got the first bucket of the third here for the Timberwolves.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
The Nuggets trail by 3. Brown outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Porter kicks to Brown. Kicks it out to Gordon for the tie. Good on the three-point shot. Gordon's got it all tied up now for the Nuggets.
Man, I like seeing Gordon stretch his range a little bit. I mean, the three-point shot is still a work in progress for him, but I think he's only going to get better the more experience he gets shooting it from there.
Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Pass to Gobert. Here's McLaughlin. Towns trying to get open, and right away they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here is Porter. He's got 7. Poked away. Pass to Brown. Over Edwards. And it's Brown missing.
Just 1 for 4 from the field. Not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And he gets it to go. And now a 5-point Minnesota lead.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Brown outside. Jackson finds Porter. Back to Jackson. 6 on the shot clock. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And how about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
For Denver, they have made 10 of their 14 tries at the free throw line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement. So that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
The first one falls. But Daniels is checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. Jackson hits both of them. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. Passes it to Gobert. Here's McLaughlin. Guarded by Jackson. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Towns. Over Gordon. Towns, no luck. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for Denver. It's a 3-point game. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Aaron Gordon. 3-pointer. Edwards can't hit.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Jokic passes to Porter. Here's Jackson. Pass to Jokic. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists now tonight.
You know, you never know what Jokic is going to do because he's so unpredictable when he's working in the screen and roll.
That was a second look at our Mobile One Drive. Amazing control on display.
And a close game like this, you got to dig deep and just find a way to make things happen.
And it goes down 2 points. Towns has got 12. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
It's Porter atop the key. Edwards against Brown. In the corner, it's Gordon for three. Denver the rebound. He kicks it to Porter. Outside Jackson. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Clock at 4. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Really a fantastic job by Gordon to bury himself down there, giving the defense really no other choice than to foul him.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
The shooting's been great, but also how about the energy level? That's what's impressed me the most. They've been getting it up and down in transition, and that takes effort.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
Here's McLaughlin, guarded by Jackson. McLaughlin, the pass to McDaniels. Gobert with it. Towns down low. He's against Gordon. And it's Towns missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Here is Edwards, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Outside Edwards. And the pass to McLaughlin. From the arc. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Porter looking it over. Shoots over McDaniel. They get the rebound. Jokic, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, of course, is rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Denver with a change here, too. Murray's checked in. Towns down low, defended by Gordon. Shot is good, and the Nugget lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Porter. Kicks it to Brown. They get a hand on it from deep three-point range, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Oh, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And this is why coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
A different look for Denver. Ryan is checked in for Jokic. Green comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Caldwell Pope in for Brown. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's McLaughlin. He has 6. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Knocks it loose. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. The lead is 2. Murray outside. Good ball movement here by the Nuggets. Left side, Bryant. Green dishes to Murray. Tipped away. It's stolen by Edwards. To the wing right side. Another miss by Minnesota.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Green. Minnesota with the rebound. Reeves got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Edwards with the stuff.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
The Nuggets shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Back to Murray. Outside, Green. Gordon for 3. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Gordon's got 9 points here in the second half. Minnesota calls timeout.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Zeke Naji, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's McLaughlin. He's got 6. Down low, Edwards. Towns trying to get open. Edwards, that's good. 16 points for Anthony Edwards.
Well, the defense trying to throw Edwards off with some contact, but he smartly stays focused on his shot.
Nuggets have gone 6 of 14 since halftime. A little cold from the field. Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Here's Murray. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. It's stolen by Green. And it's Bryant in the corner. Murray right side. Green finds Caldwell Pope. 4 on the clock. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. A nice shot by McDaniels.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Denver's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Now here's Green. McDaniels defending. Green bounce pass. Naji passes to Murray. And another miss by Denver.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Minnesota making some changes. Kyle Anderson, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Noel comes in for Edwards. And it's Mike Conley in for Jordan McLaughlin. And a switcher also for Denver. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Naji. Now here's Caldwell Pope. Murray outside. Outside Bryant. Lets it go with a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game. Conley against Murray. Conley kicks to Anderson. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Minnesota making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Off the inbound pass. Noel, no good.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Murray with it. Conley picks him up. Murray kicks to Bryant. It's hauled in by Noel. The Timberwolves have gone 8 of 16 in the third quarter to put their second half shooting percentage right at 50%. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. 51 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Gordon. Pocket 6. And he drops it in from the low post. Gordon's got the lead up to 4 now for Denver. Conley scanning the floor. To the right side. There's Noel. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Denver leading by 4. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Murray finds Green from 10 feet out. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Yeah, great hustle from Gordon using his patented vertical to sky up for the board.
Conley against Murray. Pass to Anderson. Back to Conley. Shot to stop the run. The shot missing. And so it's the Denver Nuggets with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then there's Edwards. Then it's Conley, and it's Alexander Walker in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And with that, the Denver lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Anderson.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Murray outside. Pass to Porter. Brown outside. Murray outside. Jackson in the corner. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Alexander Walker. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Denver with the ball. Following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Jokic passes to Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy, you can tell, who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
First free throw is good.
They're shooting better from the free throw line since halftime. That's a big plus if you're holding the lead late.
Minnesota making some changes. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Anderson. McDaniels comes in for Alexander Walker. And Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Mike Conley. And so Murray nails both of them. One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando. And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Nuggets.
Well, you know, throughout this game, they've shot the ball extremely well from downtown. Their shooters are getting open and letting it fly.
Now, another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
And Gobert drops them both.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
And Jokic with the basket on the assist from Porter. Porter's got his third assist on the night. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. And that one, good. 16 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Denver in the lead. Murray outside. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. At the elbow, it's Brown. To the paint. Murray, good. And the Nuggets lead by 3.
He's got a well-rounded game. Murray can score from just about anywhere. And the more points he gets inside, the more space he gets outside.
Here's McLaughlin. Lobbed up there for Edwards. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Wide open look here for Murray. The three-pointer, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. The pass to Porter. And McDaniels with the block. And so it looks like Denver will retain possession here. Puts it up off the inbound. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They'll be playing host to Portland for their next game. And that'll be the third of the fourth straight at home. Pass to Jokic. Murray outside. Outside Porter. Jacks up a three. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That's on Jaden McDaniels. Fans are really excited to see Michael Porter Jr. finally get back to his previous form, aren't they?
Yeah, Kevin, that 2021 season, he exploded, simply blew up. Averaged 19 points a game that season and made 44% of his threes. He's got the potential to be a real force going forward.
And he's good on the first of 3. Greg, looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the charts.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
That one is no good.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
And he nails the third.
And that one miss shouldn't be too costly because he was able to make it a two-possession game.
Here's McLaughlin. And stolen by Murray. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his third foul of the game.
They've been undisciplined defensively, getting themselves into foul trouble far too early.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic, and they call an illegal screen here.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's McLaughlin. Outside Edwards. Towns kicks to McDaniels. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Now here's Jackson. Passes to Porter. Outside Jackson. And he gets the bucket.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And another great look at the 2K drive.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's McLaughlin following the score by Reggie Jackson. A shot by McDaniels, no good. Denver leading by 4. Here's Jackson. Up and in on the layup. Jackson's got 4 this quarter.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
And Towns gets it to go.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Denver's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And there's the pass to Jokic. Drills it from outside. Jokic has got the lead up to 7 now for the Nuggets.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
And the Timberwolves call time here. One of the stories here, Jokic getting it done today.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
Denver making a switch here. Gordon's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. He said they've played well in certain areas, but the lack of detail to the defensive boards has allowed their opponent too many second-chance opportunities. And that, he said, is the difference in this game. They have to get busy on the glass, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Porter. That shot off. And Minnesota now the other way. McDaniels with the ball. And that one drops for him.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's Jackson. Brown outside. Denver passing it around. Outside Porter. Back to Jackson. Just 5 on the clock. Kicks it out to Gordon. On the wing, Jackson. They shoot again. And it's good on the way in.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
Here's McLaughlin. Pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Gobert. Here's McLaughlin. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic is
a good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Really love seeing this from Porter Jr. The more aggressive he is, the better he plays.
Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And he makes the first.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Anderson, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And Porter drops them both. Timberwolves trail by 9. Here's McLaughlin. Passes it to Anderson. Here's McLaughlin. Left side, Towns. 5 to shoot. Outside, Edwards. They get it back. Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 20. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Denver Nuggets. Now the pass to Porter. Three-pointer. Here's Jokic. Gobert with the block. And here's Anderson. To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
And no issues at the rim for Gobert. One of the league leaders in flushes. The Frenchman loves to finish above the rim.
Denver calls timeout.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, and you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Reggie Jackson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
The Nuggets leading by 5. Outside, Porter. Back to Jackson. He kicks it to Brown. Right side, Gordon. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got assist number 5 here tonight.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to his shot given how high he gets up on it.
Towns. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
We've got liftoff here, folks. Once Edwards sprints past the defense, it is an absolute wrap.
Nuggets have gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. Pass to Gordon. Over Towns. No good off the back of the rim.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's Edwards, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw good, Edwards. And Edwards drops them both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Timberwolves now. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's McLaughlin.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Mike Conley's checked in for Anderson. And he makes both free throws. Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Jackson down low. Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, but the hand in the face, it's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Denver. Brown outside. They're outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Here's Jackson, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Jackson's got 12 points in just the second half.
And like a certain baseball legend, this Reggie Jackson is nailed in the clutch.
Edwards passes to McLaughlin. Towns controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Timberwolves lead by 1.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town. Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
Now here's Jackson at the elbow. Jokic. Shot from the wing. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, I cannot believe he didn't capitalize there. And neither can he.
And Edwards with the stuff.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
1:11 left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Jokic. Sinks that one from the post. And that's now 21 points for Jokic.
How about the big-time clutch basket from Jokic? No backup in him, despite the major pressure.
Passes it to Towns. Back to Edwards. Jokic with the steal. Jackson with it. Now guarded by Towns. Takes the 3. Gobert pulls it in. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-6 run. Brown against Conley. There's the pass to McLaughlin. Towns trying to get open. It drops.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Denver calls timeout. They're trailing by 3. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And the Timberwolves making a change here. Reed's checked in. And a switcher also for Denver. Murray's checked in. Brown outside. Tries from 10. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
That's a good foul, though. I like that. I mean, clock management, crucial at this time of the game.
And so they foul intentionally. Gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
I think it's a wrap. When the game's on the line, he knows how to deliver the crushing blow.
Denver calls timeout. They trail by 5. 8 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, and they need it hiccup fast. I mean, they'll be drawing up a quick hitter in the huddle here, no doubt.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. Murray left side. Brown outside. And no good. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans. But in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on. But let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Rudy, your impact on the game defensively, always something to watch. What's your approach at that end?
Just try to win games, and my teammates put it out, trusting me, being aggressive on the balls and try to be aggressive at the rim. And, when we play as a team like we do tonight, it's tough to beat us.
You were in full Stifle Tower mode tonight, man. Congrats. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.